They were 4 women, members of the Sisters of Notre Dame de Namur, who began a journey together, a journey that culminated in a thriving ministry in Central Florida. Bound by a sense of purpose and a driving need to serve others, each arrived at this ministry through a separate personal experience. For Sister Kathy Gorman, it was the influence of labor organizer Cesar Chavez in California. Sisters Teresa McElwee and Gail Grimes each had established careers in education. They became familiar with the needs of workers in Florida after personal visits there. For Sister Ann Kendrick, who acts as spokesperson for the ministry, it began with a trip to Guatemala as a high school foreign exchange student. Disappointed she was not selected for a European country, the experience made an enormous impact on her.
A couple of things happened. One, when I was in high school, I went to Guatemala as a exchange student, and on the American Field Service, foreign student exchange program, just for the summer. But it changed my life.
She fell in love with the country and the people, but the abject poverty overwhelmed her. And to her surprise, she began to notice people living in poverty right in the United States.
And I came home to find out that there were migrant workers in poverty in my own community, and I began to see them for the first time. And so I came home with different eyes and a different heart.
In 1971, the sisters founded the Office for Farm Worker Ministry, which today is working to improve the lives of farm workers in Central Florida. For Sister Kendrick, it was never meant to be a permanent commitment.
I figured I'd come for a year or two and then return to my comfort zone. But that was 35 years ago, so I guess I've made a new comfort zone.
During the last 35 years, the lives of many men, women, and children have been changed through programs initiated by the ministry. The Homes in Partnership program has built more than 4,000 houses, giving people a chance to realize the dream of owning their own home. A credit union with 3 branches and 3,000 members now provides farm workers with the skills they need to save money and establish credit. There's even a Pennies for Power program designed to help children learn how to manage their money. Begun in a trailer, the Community Health Center has grown to 8 freestanding clinics that provide medical and dental care for workers who can't afford to receive medical treatment elsewhere. A rural law center provides basic legal services. And the ministry advocates for new legislation that will help the farm workers. But it's the children who captivate these sisters, and they work tirelessly to improve the lives of the smallest residents, even identifying students who may be at risk because of undiagnosed learning disabilities. The Sisters of Notre Dame de Namur together are also building important links to the next generation in formal ways, through connections with groups such as the Notre Dame AmeriCorps Volunteers. The sisters are catalysts for change, bringing people together to provide better treatment of farm workers and better education for their children. Woven together in this fabric of caring is the message of God's love.
The prophet Micah said there are just 3 things that 3 things. We make religion very complicated, but the 3 things are to love tenderly, to act justly, and walk humbly with God. And that's it. That's the mandate. How simple, but how difficult and how profound.
Yet that's exactly what they impart to parents and children through the family ministry. Everyone is looking forward to the opening of the Hope Community Center, which will provide new offices for the farm worker ministry. But don't expect the sisters to spend much time there. They will be out with the workers, shaking hands, giving hugs, and changing lives.